All right, guys, I hope this video will help you because I've seen so many beginners give up on learning how to dance, thinking that dancing is not for them, when it's simply not true. You can learn how to dance at any age, no matter how bad you think you are. Number one enemy to learning how to dance is trying to do things perfectly. This is what I struggled with. Let me know if you can relate in the comments. But please remember that perfection kills consistency. And to be able to learn how to dance, you have to be consistent. There is simply no other way. So if you're striving to be perfect, to do things the right way, to look great dancing, and you don't, you will essentially quit. So I don't want that to happen to you. So please watch this video if you're like on the verge of quitting, or if you're ready to give up, or if you're not happy with the way you look dancing. This will change your mind. So you cannot learn how to dance if you're not consistent, but you can learn how to dance when you make mistakes, when you allow yourself to look bad, when you're not so hard on yourself and you just keep going, keep pushing, keep learning. Anytime you practice, you are improving, even if you don't see it. And it's that imperfect action that will eventually bring you results. Please know that not allowing yourself the space to look bad for a pretty long while will eventually make you quit. I've seen people do this all the time. That's number one reason why we quit. And I tell my students in my program that I'm not expecting you to look good anytime soon, so you shouldn't be expecting that of yourself. Because you're learning new things, it's impossible to look good right away. Why else would you be learning if you already know how to do everything, right? So know that it's that imperfect action that will make you look good in the end, but you have to take it. The only way to get to the point where you like the way you look dancing is to not like it first. That is literally the only way. And possibly maybe no one told you that before. If I wasn't willing to look like a fool for a long time when I was learning how to dance, I still wouldn't be able to. I still would be that awkward, shy person that no one invited to a party because I looked horrible dancing. And every single person that you see on the dance floor that looks great now, you only see the final result, right? You don't see that they started just like you, maybe even worse, you know, all stiff, disjointed, not having rhythm, not being able to do the moves right, not having the moves. Nobody's born already knowing how to dance. So be careful, like when you watch people already who can dance, just know that they didn't quit, that they had to go through this entire journey. Sure, some people it takes longer, for some shorter amount of time, but every single person has been through it. They've been through the same struggles that you're having, that I was having. Another thing that will happen in your learning process, and I want you to be prepared for that, is you're going to encounter those limiting beliefs, the excuses that we all have, that we all give ourselves. And this will be something that will stall your learning process as well. So that's that negative voice in your head telling you that you cannot do something. You probably already have experienced that. You can let me know in the comments, but I know I have. Every single beginner does. So why that happens is because we all want to be comfortable, right? We don't want to get out of our comfort zone. So those limiting beliefs are a way of protecting that comfort zone for us. But rationally, of course, we know that in order to grow, in order to have a transformation that we like, we have to be uncomfortable. Nothing will happen in the comfort zone. You will stay the same. So even though those limiting beliefs, it's kind of like protecting us, but they really are messing us up because they're stopping us from achieving what we want. And some of those limiting beliefs that you will encounter are when you're thinking to yourself, I'm not good enough. Why am I learning so slow? Why is this not working out? Why do I still look stiff even though I've been dancing for a month? This person is so much better than me. Why can't I do that? I'm not seeing progress, so maybe that's not for me. I don't have talent for dancing. Maybe I should just give up. Those are all enemies to your learning process. And we say those things, maybe even subconsciously, because we don't want to do the work that's required to get the transformation. We want to be excused from doing the work, so we are looking for those excuses. And believe me when I say that, every single person is like that. And it doesn't only apply to learning how to dance, of course, it applies to anything. But I want you to tell me, like, have you noticed that? Like, when was the last time you had those thoughts in your head? Let me know in the comments. I remember when I was learning, I had them quite often, and I almost did quit a few times. So thankfully I didn't, and now you're watching my video. But once you recognize those excuses, those limiting beliefs for what they are, you can push through them. You can ignore them and just keep learning, keep practicing, keep messing up, keep looking bad, because eventually you will look good. The only way you won't is if you quit. Then it's guaranteed. Nothing happens, the progress won't happen. So sooner or later, when you're learning how to dance, you will have those thoughts in your head, those limiting beliefs. Maybe you've already had them. Maybe you were meant to see this video today because you're close to quitting learning how to dance. And here I am telling you not to. Just keep pushing, it does get way easier. So this was my little PSA. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know what else you struggle with when it comes to not only dancing, not only, you know, the skills I usually talk about, rhythm, coordination, looking stiff, but also like in your learning process, like what's difficult for you. So maybe I can give you more perspective on it or talk from my experience. You know, I'm pretty old, so I learned for dancing for a long time. I have a lot of experience with that. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful. Let me know in the comments what else you want to see from me, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.